You're watching the TC MMA podcast.
Now, as we shift gears into the main event, women's flyweight division ruled by Alexa Grasso. Shevchenko's still number one. They fought twice already. But in the main event, here you got number 2, Erin Blanchfield, and number 3, Manon Fiorot. Both fighters 6-0 in the UFC. Very tough fight to predict. Very interesting. We've been struggling in the main event this year. We're 4-6, and this is a must-win for us. This is a must-win. So let's get into that prediction right now. In the women's flyweight division at UFC Atlantic City, your main event. It's a good one. Erin Blanchfield takes on Manon Fiorot. Blanchfield 12-1, Fiorot 11-1. Oh my goodness. Fiorot 3 inches taller at 5'7". She's 34. Blanchfield just 24. Interesting. Blanchfield 1 inch reach advantage. They both stand right-handed. They're both right at roughly 6 significant strikes per minute. There's a little difference there, but it's going to be very close in the striking. Blanchfield lands like a takedown per round. Fiorot just over a takedown every 2 rounds. So, advantage Blanchfield in that department. Now, Blanchfield, 83% takedown defense. That's going to be important here. She's coming off basically 6 straight wins since entering the UFC, most recently against Taila Santos by decision, 61-55 in significant strikes, and she just continues to rise. Also beating Jessica Andrade, Molly McCann, JJ Aldrich on the lead up to this interesting fight against the beast, Manon Fiorot, who's won 6 straight as well against Rose Namajunas. Caitlin Seminara, both by decision, right? Namajunas actually outstruck her 60-58, so that's a little concerning, but she still pulled out the victory. So this is a very close fight, but I got to lean with Erin Blanchfield here. This strike gain's pretty close, and Blanchfield has an advantage with the takedowns. Fiorot's good in that department as well, if need be, with a 91% takedown defense. So that's going to be the tough part, but Blanchfield will still land takedowns. I think it's going to go 5 rounds, honestly, and she's going to grind out a victory, 48-47 by unanimous decision, in my opinion. The women's flyweight division, UFC Atlantic City. And man, I can't stress enough how badly we need this one to come through. We need Erin Blanchfield to get the job done, get us back to 5-6. We need to win the next 2 to make UFC 300 awesome, right? Let's get to UFC 300 at 6-6 and then root on Alex Pereira, which is going to be tough because I'm such a big Jamal Hill fan. But that's what we're hoping over the next 2 weeks. We're going to bounce back and get back to 500 because 4-6 is ridiculous. And if we go to 4-7, it's going to be straight panic mode. Straight panic mode. So that's today's show, man. That's what Atlantic City's looking like this Saturday. It just continues, man. It just continues every week. I don't know when the next break is. This is the heart of the season for the UFC. Football's over. Basketball, college is in prime time right now, so that's eventually going to be over. It's already winding down to 16 teams. So UFC is in prime form right now. No days off, no weeks off.
He's gon' fight, he's gon' fight. Hold your breath till the end of the night. Last fighter call, UFC at its height. Bringing that thunder with all his might. Saying, step up, wanna fight? Hold up, think twice. Gladiator, assassin, reckless, no abandon. Walk through that cage, he'll leave your ass.